Robin.
Before we do get out of here, we got to talk about this Lady Juliana. Whose head was found in a bowling bag.
Nice.
This story happened over the weekend. The New York Post is reporting, and it's just unbelievable.
She wouldn't stop a yapping.
The battle of bowling sleigh pair.
Yeah.
A tightwad husband charged with hiding his spouse's hacked-off head in a bowling ball bag and stashing her body parts in the walls of their home may have snapped.
May have snapped.
May have snapped during a fight over renovating their house.
But see? No, this is called the last straw.
How could you still not be sure if the guy snapped or not, though?
He snapped.
Using the word he may have snapped?
He snapped.
Oh, no, he snapped. Right. Ron Savino allegedly broke down and confessed to cops Friday that he killed his wife, Joanna, better known as Pixie, after she threatened to leave him over his refusal to revamp their home.
Pixie.
See?
She just wanted a little home improvement, Anthony.
She wanted a home improvement. He's like, get away from me, shut up. And she just kept, I'm going to leave you. And he goes, you know what? I'm going to cut your fucking head off.
Oh, no, you're not?
Neighbors said that Joanna, who was missing since January 17th, was always nagging the husband to fix up their dilapidated Jersey City home, which had no heat and only a hot plate for cooking.
Nagging. Wow, really?
She was a very clean person, and it bothered her. She didn't want to live like that. He was tight with his money. They used to fight a lot about money. He was a mean, weird kind of guy. She was going to leave him after Christmas.
I hear she was really pissed off because they went out to L.A. once, and he rented this real cheap rental car, and she wanted to rent the Mercedes. But and I hear just she was yapping about that, and he was like, "Shut up!" And
well, sure,
perhaps.
Oh. Well, what kind of car did he get?
Some Nissan or something. Some real crappy rental car.
A sensible rental?
A sensible rental, and she was pissed at him. And they call him a tightwad in that story.
Oh, very funny. He was a mean, weird kind of guy. She was going to leave him after Christmas. Savino told friends that his wife had gone to New Mexico or Florida because she preferred warm climates. Because now the neighbors are like, hey, where's your wife? The skinflint suspect.
Skinflint? What year is this?
Warehouse worker.
Damn pinch penny.
Plastered the neighborhood with missing person flyers.
Ah, that old gag.
The crime was exposed after cops went to the house and found the victim's sawed-off head and limbs. Damn it, why didn't I have that sound effect ready?
He said, well, you know, we don't have to freeze his whole body. We can freeze his head.
Oh, that's horrifying. They found her head. Where'd they find it?
In a bowling ball bag.
In a bowling ball bag. He hid the rest of her body in the walls of the house?
Yeah.
Why did he save the head, I wonder? He could just, like, look and say, I told you to shut up! Like, every so often just yell at her.
That's a good point. You hide the rest of the body in the walls of the house, but you save the head in a bowling ball.
Why do you save the head in a bowling ball bag?
Edmund,
Guaranteed he was looking into it every so often and going, I told you, you bitch.
Edmund Kemper, who was the co-ed killer in California, who eventually murdered his mother, would talk to his mother with a fucking skull in the bowling bag. He killed some chick, and he cut her head and put her in a bowling bag. Something weird, antisocial about that.
A little bit.
Like, beyond just the killing.
Just want to remind people it all started with a nice wedding somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure these two got married. It was nice.
This is a nice ongoing bit we like to do on the program. This started out as a nice little wedding. I'm sure both families were very happy that day. And
how old were they?
It doesn't really say.
I read somewhere he was in his 60s.
Yeah, all right. She looks a little bit on
an older couple.
Like, yeah, she's sure. Why not? So.
And they were together for a while.
Right.
And just he couldn't take it. He snapped. Her head had to go in that bowling bag. What a mess that's got to be. God, hacking up a person's got to just make the scene really messy.
And then
do that.
Then on the same page in the paper, longest divorce in state history is finally over, Anthony.
Yep.
They've been at war for 21 years.
Can you imagine going through a 21-year divorce? Mine took, I think, 3 years. 3 years!
And that seemed like an eternity,
hell,
right?
It was a nightmare for 3 friggin' years. 21 years.
It has raged for more than 21 years and cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, but now New York's War of the Roses, the state's longest and most bitter divorce action, is lurching to an end. Nicholas, a former partner at Wall Street powerhouse Bear Stearns, and his ex-wife Barbara have been slugging it out since 1983.
83. Wow.
Why? What was she trying to greedily get her fucking non-working mitts on?
It was a fight over assets that has spawned thousands of hours of courtroom testimony. The couple have been legally divorced since 1988, but the battle has endured another 17 years.
Him trying to hold shit that he bought and worked for, and her trying to dig her fucking housewife lay on your back claws into it. That's what it was.
Her head belongs in a bowling ball bag.
Certainly does.
Certainly does. That'd be nice.
You understand, right?
You know why they put it on the same page. I wouldn't do it, but I understand.
He's accused her of humiliating and demeaning him and calling him a bozo in front of the kids.
A bozo.
Whoa, what harsh language.
She is something.
So it just went on and on.
What a drip.
And now the guy has to sell his dream home in Staten Island. The house is worth like $2.5 million. It's a 17-room mansion.
He's got to sell it.
He has to sell the house.
Why, to liquidate it? To give that
Yep.
fucking...
Ugh. Don't you hate it?
Yeah. Well, you know what? In a way I do, and in a way, you know what? You guys deserve what you get. Especially now. Well, anyone that's getting married now, why would you do it without signing paperwork? She's going to challenge it anyway, but why would you do it?
You would still get screwed even with a prenup. Because you'll still go to court. They'll try to fight it. You'll get the... You know what the best rule of thumb is? Not get married.
Nope.
That's it. That's it. Love you, darling.
That's why I was smarter than you.
I'm smart. Hey, what did I think? I was broke and 20 grand in debt. What the hell was she going to get? Half my debt? Good. Get divorced and go, okay, you owe 10 grand. I owe 10 grand.
But why would the guy have to pay for the lawyer of the wife? I don't understand.
That's how it works. Oh, I had to write over a big fat check to Dominic Barber.
Why though?
Because I was responsible for paying for her. Because that's the way it is. Believe me, I asked why 1,000 times. I asked why. I was like Don Geronimo in the shower crying. Why? Why? Watching my checkbook get run over in the driveway.
All right, I didn't prep for the story. It gets even better.
Okay.
But first, let me really fast say that the battle lasted so long, this divorce case, that 4 of the dozens of jurors who've heard evidence have since died.
Died.
Wow. So, okay, they get divorced in 83, like I said, right?
Yeah.
But they've been fighting since, did I say 1988? Something like that?
They've been divorced since 88, but started...
No, don't confuse the issue.
Oh.
They've been slugging out since 83 in a fight over assets that has spawned thousands of... Okay, you're right. Divorced since 1988. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry. For 19 months, the wife said she... Wait, for 19 months, says he adhered to the terms of the agreement. Okay, so there was an agreement, and he adhered to it, okay?
For 19 months.
For 19 months. It was $3,200 a month in maintenance and child support while continuing mortgage payments for their former home on Longfellow Avenue, whatever. Okay.
Sounds reasonable.
But then...
More than reasonable.
Then the husband
yeah.
made millions from a public offering of Bear Stearns stock, Anthony.
Son of a bitch,
This
of
is
course.
after the divorce.
After the divorce. That's what happens.
The paperwork is signed.
Yep.
But then he gets this windfall. Makes millions of dollars from this Bear Stearns stock thing. So she goes back to court.
Of course she does.
To win a ruling that the 1983 separation document was not legal, even after the couple's divorce was made official in September 1988. So the battle all of a sudden continues again.
Because all of a sudden he, on his own, made some money after they're divorced.
After their life together. Yep. Their life together is done officially by the court system.
Comes swooping in like a vulture.
Is she saying that because that whatever caused them to allow that windfall started when they were married?
Oh, I'm sure that was it. Yeah.
I don't know why I should.
So a new round of the it's the weirdest last name I've ever seen. Purpura, Purpura, Purpura.
No, Purpura.
Purpura.
He doesn't know.
I don't know. Anyway, so a new round in this case began in March 2003 and finally concluded with the order for the dude, the husband here, to sell his home.
Why?
Yeah,
but the husband says he'll go on fighting.
Good.
They can sanction me all they want and perhaps take my home, but I'll never give up until I have a fair hearing.
Why?
Why should he have to sell his home?
Why should he have to sell his home?
Why? After 20 years, can this fucking bitch go to work?
You vulture.
And contribute something?
Vultures.
Ugh.
Them and the scumbag lawyer that she hired.
Yep.
The laws in this country, the divorce laws in this country are.
Oh my God! It gets even better.
What happened?
The once wealthy, husband here, who spent more than $100,000 on 6 different divorce lawyers, has appealed so many times that he is now representing himself. He has no more money left. He has no more money left.
Oh my God.
This divorce has destroyed me financially. I lost my job because of this and my second marriage too, the husband said, but I won't stop fighting even if I have to live in a pup tent.
Wait, how much did he spend?
$100,000.
$100,000 in how long?
6 different lawyers.
6 different lawyers?
Mm-hmm. That's he
cost me over $100,000 for 2 years. For 2 years. How's that? How's that, asshole?
He says
I beat this guy.
He says his ex-wife has already kept all the furniture and all the valuables the pair accumulated together, and the only thing he has left is an antique gun collection, which he should use on her.
Yep.
Which he's now selling off to live. He's going to sell off his little hobby thing.
That is nasty. Oh, my God.
So. Crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a bitches that'll get you.
That's right, Joe.
It's a bitches that'll get you.
It's the bitches that'll get you.
It's a bitches that'll get you.
Thank you, Joe Pesci. He knows.
Words of wisdom, Joe.
Words of wisdom.
All
right.
Wow.
Pay for her lawyer.
That's depressing. Oh, yeah. I had to write those checks out. Paid to the order of Dominic Barbara. Huge amount of money for huge asshole.
Are you happy that he's divorced now?
It stunk. Oh, yeah, he got raked on his divorce.
Did he?
And then he goes and buys another ring and gets married again. I'm sure that's a real loving relationship. I'm sure she's not in it for the cash that this guy's wheeling in from poor bastards.
You know what?
Yeah.
I have to say, I could still see.
Huh?
I could still see getting married.
Hey, good luck to you.
I
Congrats.
can still see that.
I'll be there. I'll be drinking at a table, watching you dance. That's fine. I'll be there.
But I can't see getting married again.
Again? You figure give it one shot.
One shot. Maybe try to get some papers drawn up. Whatever. Protect yourself a little bit. I could see giving it a shot.
Buy yourself a bowling ball bag and a knife. That's what I say, gentlemen.
But then to go through something like this and then decide, like this guy especially, he ended up getting married again, and that marriage ended.
Really? What a sap. Why do you do that to yourself? Unbelievable. Unbelievable that they do this to themselves time and time again.
Dave in New York, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, boys? What's
Hello.
up,
Hey.
Hi.
What did that guy do with his bowling ball?
Yeah. What did he do with his bowling ball?
Good question. That's how people got suspicious. He was carrying his bowling ball to the lanes in a glad baggie.
Wait a minute, that's your bag. Oh.
Yes. What did he do with his bowling ball?
Make a mistake, you throw your wife's head down the lane and go, oh, damn.
Funk.
Makes it a quarter of the way down in the gutter, staring up that dead glazed stare.
Oh, it starts rolling nice, but then all of a sudden it just makes a wacky right turn.
Oh,
It's
before it
not
bounces
perfectly
off
round.
the nose.
Right.
Funk.
Into the gutter, staring back at you. Stop yelling at me! You got to take another ball and hit it so it ends up going back down and shoots it back out the ball return.
And all of a sudden, the guy in the next lane doesn't realize it, but he's got his fingers hooked in your ex-wife's nose, and you're trying to get the ball back discreetly.
And you go, oh, you silly goose, that's my wife's head.
It's my wife's head.
Sir, didn't you feel that? It's fleshy.
There, stop.
Oh,
It
brother.
smells.
Rob it, rob it,